Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Exes Podcast with Scott and Therese. I'm Scott.
I'm Therese.
And we're here, for you guys to make fun of us. That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
We're here. We're here to prove that exes can be friends and to try to convince people to stop throwing away the good parts of a relationship just because other parts are broken. It seems like that's just always the way it's been, right? I mean, how do you people like people and then they break up, and it's rare when you find people who could still be friends, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's pretty rare to find people that get along well.
I mean, you've been able to do it. You did it with your exes, but there was always the kids involved, and you had to find a way to parent together. And I gotta say, I was always impressed at how well you did that. That you would just, whether something bothered you or not, you always decided, okay, but is this about what we need to do? We need to be friends and we need to get along for the kids and to do these things. So you found a way to do that. Do you think you would have been friends if the kids were not involved?
Not with one. Actually, probably not.
Right.
Probably not. Because it took a while the first time there. It took a good 3 years in order to be able to talk about other things besides the kids.
Yeah.
So that took a while. And the other one just kind of was a toleration.
Probably on both sides. It was probably frustrating for two of you. Look, we got people saying hi. We've got Mom saying hi.
Hi, Mom.
We've got Karen saying hi.
Hi, Karen.
We've got a few people out there. So whoever's out there, I know you're seeing us, but I can't see who you are. Welcome to the show, and thanks for joining us.
Incognito.
We are incognito. Yeah, but it's always been my experience when people break up, even parenting, they don't get along, and there's nastiness and there's all this stuff, and it's like, but there had to be good stuff in there somewhere. There had to be. There had to be. Oh, Joe Bryan is with us tonight. Joe Bryan, my friend from who owns Beachcomber. And yes, Joe, I'll be there tomorrow morning working, so don't worry about it. He might be checking up. You still coming tomorrow? Yeah, I'm here. Joe, it's good to see you. Diana Bork is with us.
Nice.
And
she lives in Rochester, I think.
Yeah, I think she's the one who lives in Rochester. I see the picture of her, and there's green grass, so that might be New York. Are you guys through the heat wave? Oh my goodness, you guys had a heat wave last week.
It was only a couple days though.
Yeah, but how hot was it? I mean, was it like?
It wasn't that bad. No, it was like 90. It was like 90. It was fine for me. It was fine.
Okay, all right.
I mean, other people were complaining, but for me, it was kind of like, all right.
Well, you also, I mean, for you, it's like going back. It's like January in Florida.
Yeah. I think maybe after like the fall and winter this year, I might not be as fine with it next summer.
Yeah, because your blood will thicken a little bit more.
Yeah.
But with the thin blood I have now, I can't go up there in the winter. I can't.
Well, you could.
Joe Bryan, divorced myself, and I did not get along with the ex. Okay, but that's normal. I mean, what we're suggesting is it's a little bit out of the norm until it becomes the norm. But it doesn't have to be that bad. It really doesn't. And plus, you might be missing out on something really cool. I know that with Therese and I mean, obviously, if things had worked out, that would have been great. But to lose everything because certain things didn't work just seems stupid. And also, we weren't trying to blame each other for everything that went wrong. Correct. I think that is the key, isn't it?
I think so. And we have a long history. I think that makes it different.
Yeah. Well, it's not that long. It only goes back 40 years.
Yeah, it's a long history. Somebody was asking me today. She's like, oh, I see you're doing your podcast. I got to check that out. She's like, I'm a little skeptical about that, being friends with ex. And I'm like, well, so she's like, well, how do you do it? How do you know each other? And so I told her, I'm like, well, we do have like a long history. I mean, we were dating, we were friends, we were back dating. So it's I think that makes a difference.
It does. I think it does make a difference. We knew each other as kids, and we were in love as kids, that kind of thing, or whatever it was. But it was kind of cool. And then hook up years later, and to just immediately just get along so well and and feel like we know each other so well.
Yeah.
But then certain things didn't work. But I think the real key is when something's broken, you want to look for somebody to blame. And I think that while you were upset with certain things about me, and I'm sure I was upset about certain things about you,
Not me.
I was never, yeah, but I was never to the point where it's like, this is her fault. It was much more like, well, why didn't it work? Why didn't I do this? Or, we both could have done things differently. And, or maybe we couldn't, maybe we weren't capable. If we could have, maybe we would have, but I think that's the key. It's like, if you got to figure out how to blame somebody else, that's when you start to really get resentful and everything else.
Yeah.
Or if you take all the blame yourself, that creates resentment too.
Yeah.
If I looked and said, it's all my fault, and now I feel like a piece of shit, I don't even want to look at the other person, because now I feel so bad about myself. So you got to be careful about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe says it also depends. Oh, now this is interesting. It also depends on how much baggage and how much drama I had in their they had in their marriage, and was jail involved? Jail.
Yeah, that could change things a bit, I think.
We're not talking about your relationship with Bubba in the cell next door, Joe. We're talking. No, I'm kidding. Was jail involved? Yeah, that would be a bit much.
Yeah, that would be a bit much.
Yeah,
to get over.
But yeah, I guess drama. We might be an exception because we didn't bring that drama into every day.
No.
We avoided. I think one of the reasons we had a problem is we avoided the drama too much.
Yeah, that could be.
We're like, let's just pretend everything's okay. All right. But anyway, I think people need to try. I think it just don't close yourself off to the idea that there might be parts of relationship, and it doesn't mean, you might actually figure out, wow, we're better friends than we were this, or you might find something else out. But it's nice. And I know that when something funny comes along or something happens during the day, there's a lot of times you'll be the first one I'll text and just say, oh, look at this. You get, there's, because you get my humor too.
Yeah.
Because if I do that with other people, that's when I might end up in jail. So anyway, your comments are good. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. All right. So you got through your heat wave. How's everything going up there? How's the family and the grandkids?
It's good. The family's good. The grandkids are good. Gonna see them Saturday.
All right.
Ian have yet another wedding to go to.
Oh, okay.
But it's fairly local, like an hour away. So, but I'll be there all day. So it'll be fun.
You're going to a wedding?
No.
They're going to a wedding.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
So you're watching the kids. Okay. Yeah. Going to a wedding, to me, I don't know. Is it wrong? Is it me? I just hate going to weddings.
Why do you?
It's like I put them right there at the same level as going to funerals. I just really, I'll go there out of respect for people, but I'm not excited about going to either one of them. And I DJ weddings.
I don't mind weddings. Mostly, I don't mind weddings.
No, the one I just did, the whole ceremony, about 20 minutes outside. Just talk. The 20 minutes of talk. And of that 20 minutes, 18 of those minutes, they were laughing. So it was really done really well. But these are people that have been together forever and finally just decided to get married,
Yeah.
But for the most part, weddings, yeah, I think I'd rather stay and watch the grandkids too. I think that would be more fun. Mom says, if there's any kind of abuse, it's not possible to be friends. I don't, I'm going to disagree on one point, that if the abuse was chronic and intentional, then probably impossible. But if the abuse happened as a result of, like, both people being abusive to each other as a result of frustration and anger, I think there could be a way around that. But for the most part, it all depends. It depends. And it depends on the level and the kind of abuse we're talking about. Physical abuse, that's hard to get past.
Yeah.
That's hard to get past. Now, if you both, every time you got mad, slapped each other in the face, well, then it becomes something more. There might be a way to make an understanding. I don't know. Or just make sure you live further than arm's length away from each other. It's almost hard. It's almost impossible for us to get mad at each other because we're so far away from each other now.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, if you live down the street, I'd be like, God damn it, where's she going? You know, it's like, and the other thing is, we have not really dated yet.
Correct. Well, you
So
did.
I did, but it's,
You
didn't
did.
work. It didn't work.
But you did.
Yeah. I tried it because it was more about, I want to date than I wanted to date this person. But it wasn't about that as much as I was just trying to figure out, okay, well, I got to fulfill myself. And I did it. And almost immediately I was like, this isn't working. This isn't what I want to do. I don't need to do this. And so it was pretty quick. But as far as like seriously dating somebody, it hasn't come up with you yet. And it came up with me for a short period. But I'm wondering, I don't know, because I'm dating somebody and I say something about my friend with my, being friends with my ex, and the people will get weird about that.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's, I don't know. I'm
Maybe
saying the whole thing.
Maybe from like this point on, since, we haven't been together in what, a year and a half now?
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I think so. So maybe now just say, just my friend.
Instead of what?
Instead of
my ex?
My ex who's my friend. Yeah.
Well, you got it. I mean,
I think that puts a little bit of weirdness in.
Yeah. My, my wife /ex/friend. Let me but you also have to be honest though, because what if you start dating somebody, say, oh, that's my friend Therese, and then you're dating for a while, and all of a sudden it comes up that, we also, I mean, she's my friend. We lived together for 10 years, but she's my friend.
Well, that is the truth though.
That is the truth, but you don't feel like you're hiding it from them then, right?
Well, I don't
know.
I don't know.
But you know what? It doesn't matter, because where we are right now is we're friends. So it's
that's where we're at right now. So,
but we had to get there. We had to decide, and we decided from the beginning, almost from the first day, almost, that we wanted to try that and see if it worked. And I'm going to tell you, there was moments it was difficult. There was moments when I was like upset and sad and even mad sometimes. But at the end of the day, we're connected, and I just, why be angry and throw that stuff away? So I want people to think that way. Think about it. Do you miss an opportunity? Are you mad at the other person? Are you mad at your ex because they're your ex, or because you're really mad at them? I mean, think about it. It should not be an automatic idea that you have to be enemies. Yeah. You don't have to be best friends either, but you don't have to be enemies. It's not a foregone conclusion. So anyway, we're going to test each other. We came up with this little thing, and I made a joke about like the newlywed game last time we were on, and it got me to thinking, and so I came up with some almost like newlywed type questions. So I'm going to ask the question. Therese got these a couple days ago. When I pulled them up, so we both had about 2 days to work on them. Mm-hmm. We both have written down our answers, so we're not writing them down as we go. They're both written down here, and we're going to see if she knows me and if I know her. Some of these are pretty easy, I think. Yeah, some of them were real head scratchers. I really had to think about this, and then you're kind of thinking, should I know this? Yeah. And there's things in here that I should know without thinking about it that I actually don't. And part of that is because I don't think I always listened very well. So apologies.
Well, there was some where I had to really be like, how am I going to answer that?
Yeah, exactly. And we came up with 16 questions. So please have fun with us while we do this. There were 50. I had to trim it down. Some of them were really, really out there. But we started with the top 16. So we'll start with the first one. And the first question is, and as I ask this, again, she's answering what she thinks I am, and I'm saying what I think she is. What's my favorite color? So I will tell you, well, you go first. What is your favorite color?
Pink.
Oh, shit. I got it wrong from the start. I went with black.
Well, black is my favorite color to wear, but pink is actually my favorite color. which I've
Okay.
showed you my room is.
No, I get it. You got all the pink and there's the rose and and beautiful painting back there. But but if you wear black all the time, that by default means it's your favorite color.
Well, no, I mean, it is my favorite color to wear because I can't wear pink. I don't look good in pink. It watches me out.
So, yeah, I've seen you wear pink like twice in 10 years.
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't think it looks good on me. So black is easy. Black goes with everything.
Yeah.
More swimming.
Black is formal and funeral. You go from formal to funeral in the same outfit, which is a beautiful thing. Black.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash had it right. Cash had it right. Okay. So I got it wrong. I got one wrong already.
Oh, yeah, you're going to keep score?
I'm going to keep score. So, so I'm just going to mark down how many I get wrong. So I got one wrong. Okay. Your turn. And my favorite color actually used to be blue, but now it's black. I have actually gone the other direction because of you. You actually got me. Orange.
Yeah, you always buy orange lighters. You always have the orange sweatshirts for SU. Yeah,
my orange
your
vape
is orange. Like
I like the color orange because of Syracuse Orangemen. I don't think anybody makes orange their favorite color unless you've spent a lot of time in prison. Orange is the new black.
Oh, so I got it right then.
No, you didn't. That's a technicality. No, you didn't.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining us. No, you're gonna get it. You get it wrong. No, black. I pretty much I like black clothes. Even when some of my fancy clothes, there's a predominant black going through it, and it's become my favorite look. And part of that is because of you. You always look so good, and I was like, I gotta do that. So anyway, all right. So we both got the first. This one I thought was the easiest one. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Oh shit! Here we go. Okay. Question number 2. What game do I love to play? Love to play. I'll go first. I would say the game that I love to play is like Trivial Pursuit. You've got it right.
I got it right. And then Monopoly when you were younger.
You actually put a secondary answer on there?
I did, because I'm that person.
You're not. I'm sorry. By rules of Jeopardy, you can only count the one answer.
Well, that's fine. I got it right. It was correct.
It was correct. Yes. Okay. And yours?
I would say Trivial Pursuit.
Really? I went with Clue.
Oh, no. Clue is not my favorite. Clue was Tara's favorite.
Oh.
Trivial Pursuit. I love trivia. You know I love trivia.
I know you love trivia. I know you do. I don't know why I didn't just... But I figure crime solving.
Well,
you were big into crime solving, so...
Well, yes. But I don't have a lot of... I mean, once you do them, you do them. So unless you buy a new one...
Yeah, that's true. That's
Trivial
true.
Pursuit, you can keep playing.
Well, Clue's always changing. I mean, it's Mrs. Scarlet in the bathroom with the lead pipe, and it's different every time.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, Miss Scarlet is Mr. Green, and who knows what happened there. All right. So anyway, all right. So you got one right. I've got 2 wrong, and you're ahead. So next question: what's my favorite food in the whole wide world?
Good Lord.
Okay.
The whole wide world.
I will go first.
Okay.
And I will tell you, my favorite food in the whole wide world is pizza.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Am I wrong on that? Come on. What are you going to say? Seafood. Well, that's awful generic.
Well, because you get all different kinds. Every time we went to dinner, what did you get?
Seafood.
All kinds of seafood.
Because I couldn't cook it at home because if the house started to smell like salmon, you'd walk around gagging like you were going to die.
Well, that's true.
You're like, salmon.
That is true, I guess.
Oh, my God. You're like going into anaphylactic shock from the smell of shrimp. Yeah, you know what? As a general rule, yes, I would say that's right. But
it's not.
But pizza is like still my favorite and go-to, which I can't eat anymore. Joe says, hey, you got it wrong. All right. All right. So your favorite food.
My favorite food. I'm gonna have to say like chicken marsala.
I get credit.
You
Chicken. Chicken. Any kind of chicken. Any kind of prepared chicken.
Yes,
everything.
I eat chicken all the time.
The only time she doesn't like chicken is when it's raw and she has to touch it. So,
true.
You got one wrong, but I got it right.
All right, so we're tied.
We are tied.
Okay.
We are tied. All right, good. Okay. This one's different. This isn't something people talk about. We've got to go on kind of our gut.
Mm-hmm.
What's my least favorite season of the year? What season of the year do we like the least? Go ahead.
For me?
Yes.
Winter.
I got chicken. No, wait. Okay, there we go. Winter. I got winter. All right. Now for me?
For you.
For me, winter.
Yeah.
All right, that was too easy. All right, we both got that right. Okay. The next one. This one's good. How tall am I? Go ahead. Tell me how tall you are.
How tall am I? I am 5'3.5".
Really?
Yes.
I went 5'5".
Oh no, never. I used to think I was 5'4" until I was correct.
When I first started writing, I was thinking 4'5". Then I like, wait a minute.
No,
that was a question from last week.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I was thinking 5'2", and then I'm like, no, that's way too short. So I went 5'5". So you're really 5'3"? I'm
really 5'3" and a little over. Yeah.
You don't have to put the half in there.
I always thought I was 5'4", so it was a big shock when the physician corrected me and said no.
Okay. I know I love when people put the half in there. All right, we'll see what we got here. Oh, Tim Roberto, my friend. I think this podcast may have you two cop feelings for each other again. Well, this is how we've always been. This is the good part of who we are. Some of the other stuff is broken, but this is the good part. It's always been there. We're never going to deny it. Okay, so how tall am I? I am 5'10". Oh, what'd you say?
All right, this is a two-parter.
Well, how's it a two-parter?
Because I knew what you were going to say. I knew what you were going to say. Okay, so I said you were going to say you're 5'10", but I think you're really more like 5'9". Just saying.
That might be true. That might actually be true, because I think I'm just under 5'10".
I don't think you're quite 5'10".
Oh my god! I used to tell people I'm nearly 6 foot.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Well, I'm closer to 6 foot than I am to 5 foot. So
listen. So what am I? So we figured out I'm what, like 5'3" and a little over.
You're just
all right. So I'm 5'3". All right, I'm 5'3".
So that half an inch is not helping you. It's
okay.
Not.
When I wore 4-inch heels,
yeah,
I was like pretty much eye to eye with you, right?
Close to it, yeah.
So that would be, I was about 5'7" at that time. With my heels on.
So you got me down at 5'7" now?
Well, no,
I
but
am not.
it can see, and that's only a 2-inch difference. But you'll have to look at some of our photos when I got heels on.
I could just simply measure myself.
Well, you could.
I'm not going to be honest about what the answer is, but I probably, you know what? We will do this off the show. Let's measure ourselves, because we also, you know what? We're at that age where we could start shrinking pretty soon.
Yeah.
And the average woman, due to osteoporosis, can shrink as much as 5 inches.
Yeah.
We could get you at that 4 foot something pretty.
I don't think so.
We could get you. You may be back in a car seat before you know it if you're not careful. So.
I think I'm pretty safe, just because I don't really have any joint issues at this point.
Yeah.
Which is really what kind of
Yeah, I think I've got arthritis, but that's pretty much it. So, all right. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
So I was wrong.
I was right.
And you were. I'm going to give you that as being right. So now again, 3 wrong, 2 wrong. You're in the lead.
Ooh.
All right. Let's see. How tall am I? Okay. What's my favorite store? My favorite store. This one. All right. Karen is 5'8", and I'm taller than Karen, but not by a lot.
Yeah, so, not by a lot. I'd say 5'9". Your mom needs to chime in here.
Yeah, on how tall she is?
No, on how tall you are.
Oh no. She doesn't know. She can't see that high.
She must know at some point.
Okay. All right. How I'm sorry. How tall are you? Let's not do that one again. What is my favorite store? Go ahead. What is your favorite store?
What is my favorite store? I guess I'm going to have to go with like Marshall's or TJ Maxx.
Oh, shit.
What?
I went with Target.
I'm getting a little irritated with Target.
And you know what? Now that you say that, TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I think they're owned by the same people too.
Yeah, they are.
TJ Maxx and Marshalls.
Yeah.
So I guess we could have that would have been a good guess. I wish I had thought of that.
I wish I
suck at. I don't even know who the fuck you are. I'm not doing good at this.
All right, 40 years and you have no clue who I am.
Joe says you're not doing too good there, buddy. No, I'm not, Joe. Yeah, this is how you stay friends, by just not knowing anything about the person. All right. Apparently, this is terrible. I thought I would do so much better. All right. Okay. My favorite store would have to be Target, I guess, because that's the one I really kind of rely on when I need something. Oh no, wait. Okay, all right. I was going to change it to like Lowe's. It's my favorite store. I love going there. But yeah, Marshall's. You know what? I that probably is a good answer.
You always got excited. Oh, there's a Marshall's. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. Let's go.
You're right.
All right. It's all right. You like Target too.
No. But I'm going to give it to you because
no, we're
all right. It's not what I've thought of. It's not what I thought of, but it's okay. 4-3. All right.
Okay.
All right. Remember, more points is bad. She's got 3. She's winning. I got 4. I'm the loser. Okay. Joe, I would have guessed Publix. Okay.
Oh, Karen, look at Publix.
Karen's got the answer. Amazon.
Is that really a store, though?
I think it's everybody's favorite store. I mean, that's one of the only stores, that and Walmart, where you can go in your pajamas. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Go to Walmart at 2 a.m., people. You'll see them. Pajamas, sometimes just boxers. All right. I can tell you how big he was when he was born. Well, that doesn't help. There's no translation.
Were you a big baby?
I was not a big baby. How could I be a big baby?
I don't know.
She's a tiny person.
I don't know.
Amazon's not a store. No brick and mortar. That's true, but they do have warehouses. All right. Moving on. Next question. What's my favorite flavor of ice cream? My favorite flavor of ice cream. Well, you know mine. It's very simple. Vanilla.
Very boring.
Okay. And yours?
Chocolate.
There we go.
That we know.
Very simple. And there's no need to get all fancy schmancy with, French vanilla bean or chocolate double fudge crunch. If it's got the word vanilla, I'm in. If it's got the word chocolate, she's in. That's one thing we never had to. We knew that stuff.
And sprinkles, yes or no?
Sprinkles?
Yeah.
Not for me, no.
And
never.
Me?
You sometimes.
Chocolate.
Depends on if you were in the mood for sprinkles.
I
would never put sprinkles on ice cream. I put salt on ice cream sometimes.
I know, that's so weird.
I know. Hey, we both got one right.
I know.
I think that's our first time that happened. Frickin' ice cream. Boy, we're really deep. All right. Moving on. All right. This one got a little more difficult. We had to put some thought into this. Favorite movie.
This is even a hard one for me to think about for myself.
All right. So what is your because I think I nailed this for you.
Okay.
What is your favorite movie?
What is my favorite movie? I don't know if it's a favorite, but kind of my go-to movie is Legally Blonde. I will
That's a
watch
good
it
answer. That's
whenever
true.
it's on.
That's true. That's actually true for both of us in a way. But I went with Sound of Music.
I do love the Sound of Music. I do.
You get excited when it comes on. You had to get me to watch it. It only took about 8 years for you to get me to watch it.
That's true.
And I finally did. And I found myself at work the next day singing Edelweiss, Edelweiss. I was like,
but I think I get very excited because you only get a chance to see it like once a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's fun to, but Legally Blonde, I will, if I see it on the thing, I usually will put it on and watch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I think that's true for both of us, really. I think we used to go visit my dad's and stay there, and he had the VCR in his room. Yeah. He had all these movies, and most of the movies were like crap. But there was Legally Blonde. So we go up there, and every night we go to bed, we watch Legally Blonde. We stayed there for 5 days. We get 5 nights of Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
But it was comforting.
Yeah.
It was comforting. It's smoothing. Reese Witherspoon was like our friend.
Our friend.
Okay.
Right, so your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, honestly, my favorite movie used to be Jaws. That used to be my favorite all-time movie. But I think I moved over to the Ocean's movie, Ocean's 11. It's my favorite movie. Why?
I was almost going to say that, but
were you?
Yeah.
Superhero films. That's not a movie.
It is. You like all of them, the Avengers and the Batmans
See, that's not. I could have said rom-com and then been right no matter what you said. That's all you watch. I didn't say
favorite. Not all I watch.
Mostly, unless Brad Pitt's in it, in some space movie that you took me to. It was the worst movie ever made.
It was not that great.
It was terrible.
There's lots of close-ups of Brad Pitt, though.
Yeah.
I think he was in the whole movie.
The whole movie, all it is this running dialogue in his head. If I want to listen to running things in a head, I'll just listen to my own voices. Thank you. I don't have to go to a theater to see that. It was terrible. Terrible. Brad Pitt, get back with Clooney. Go make some good movies. All right. Okay.
I would agree with that, actually.
So we both got that one wrong.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, you're correct. I love superhero movies, but I didn't ask for genre. I asked for a specific movie.
Okay.
You cheated. Okay. You cheated. All right. Next one. Oh, wow. What type of music do I like best? So this is genre of music, not an artist, but what kind of music?
All right. So you answer first.
All right. Yeah. Classic rock. That's it. Not even a question. How about you?
I'm going to just say, I guess I'm going to have to say pop rock.
Okay. Now, maybe this qualifies. I said Pink or any pop diva. So you like, especially the women, you like the pop.
Yeah.
Right?
I do like classic rock too. But
I know you like classic rock, but you're more likely to listen to Pink or to Christina Aguilera or somebody like that, or Lady Gaga, than you are to listen to old Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So I say we both got that right.
We both get. Woohoo! Let's stop now because that's like that one. I thought that would be tough. Okay. All right. Next one. This would. What's my favorite song?
This is hard because
this was hard.
You know so many more songs than I do.
Well, it actually makes it easier for me because I know you only know a couple of songs.
All right. So what's my favorite song? I'm trying to. This is hard for me to even answer because I don't really know what my favorite song is.
It's okay. You'll know it when I show it to you. All right. Favorite song?
Actually, I'm thinking. I should have thought about my answers. I
know, right?
I think I'm gonna say. I don't know the name of it, but it's by Pink.
Oh. Start a fight? No. Oh, it's probably that nice one. Just give me a reason. Just give me a reason. No, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter because it's not what I said. I said grandma got run over by a reindeer.
You didn't say Christmas song.
I said song. This song, grandma got run over by a reindeer. It could be playing at someone else's house down the street and she will sing along. It could happen anywhere. We could be in an elevator. It comes on. She sings along. She just sings. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Am I right?
Yes.
Or the Chipmunk Christmas song. It seems like the Christmas songs are the easiest ones, but this is one of your favorites.
You should have put Christmas song in there.
If I said Christmas song, it would have been too easy.
Who Knew is the song I was thinking of.
Who Knew? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, what's your favorite song? This was really hard.
Yeah, my favorite song. It's really tough. But I would just say "Yesterday" by the Beatles, the number one Beatles song. Suspicious Minds. That's a good guess because I love that song.
Yeah, you do love that song.
Elvis Presley. I love that song.
It's always on your playlist whenever you have.
It really is. It really is. That's true. That's a good guess.
But anyway,
so we're both wrong.
That was a toss-up. That was a hard one, though.
Yeah, that was a difficult one. Mm-hmm. Okay, now this one should be easier. Mm-hmm. What type of music do I not like?
You want to say it together?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Rap. There we go. We are so white.
We got that one right.
I've got a tolerance for it now, and I like some of the classic rap, and I like some of the stuff that like Eminem did, "Lose Yourself," and the lyrics in Gangster's Paradise. There's some good stuff out there, but it would be the last thing I would listen to for myself.
Yeah, myself.
I've even started to like country. And part of that was because of the people I work with, and part of that was because of you and Tara, especially Tara. It's like, here's this little girl. All of a sudden, it's like, we don't listen to country in the house. We don't. All of a sudden, she's like, "Turn the country station on." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I found out country is like a really cool genre. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Let's see. She's thinking how she's going to stump you with her answer. Oh, yeah. No, she just honestly couldn't come up with an answer on her own. She wasn't trying to stump me on the music one. It's hard to name your favorite song.
It is. It is.
Because you know what? It could change like day to day. If I'm in a mood, there's certain songs I don't know. Anyway, I used to be Stairway to Heaven for years was my favorite song. And now I can't. Yeah, now I can't stand listening to it.
Well, Bee Gees, I always like. If they come on the radio, I will always listen because they just always make me feel better, no matter what mood I'm in. You can't be angry or sad or anything when Bee Gees are playing.
I agree with you, and I'll give you the Bee Gees and the Beach Boys.
Yeah,
will always put you in a good mood.
Yeah,
you never listen to a Beach Boys song and think, "Oh, I'm so sad." You don't. You can't.
No, you don't.
You can't. All right. So anyway, let's move on. What time do we have? Oh, wow. We're moving along here. We've got about another 10 minutes. And, yeah. All right. What is my least favorite chore? Least favorite chore. All right. Who's going to go first?
I'll go first if you want.
Go ahead. You go first. Your least favorite chore.
My least favorite chore is car related maintenance.
Oh, I should have said that.
You should have said that.
I said mopping floors, like kitchen floors and stuff like that.
No, I don't mind mopping.
You know why? Because you're only 5'2". You're closer to the ground. For me, it's harder.
5'3".
For me, it's harder because I'm nearly 6 foot. Okay, we've established that's a lie. All right, that's a wrong one for me. And my least favorite chore is laundry. Oh, you got that right. Oh. Yep. I don't mind washing it.
And you know how I know this?
I don't mind washing it. I hate folding it and putting it away.
I know this because once I moved back, I know that you washed your clothes when I was gone because somebody had to, right?
Yeah.
But once I moved back, unless you absolutely had to do laundry, you did not do laundry.
Well, you said I'll do all the laundry.
Because I don't trust you to do
I heard that in my head. Yeah, I think I ruined something of yours once, and that was it. I was prohibidado. Do not touch the laundry. Somehow I could take one sock and one of her shirts and turn it into a mess. I don't know what I did. But yeah. But besides, it's like, separating colors. What is that? It's so stupid.
It's important.
I know. Ask all of my pink t-shirts that used to be white. I bought these white t-shirts and I'm like, how come they're all pink? Because I've been washing them with my red dyed jeans.
Oops.
Yeah, I know. Well, but the wife
Especially
doesn't.
teens.
Oh, I know. It's terrible. All right. Anyway, yeah. So
And
you got it right. You're taking a lead again. All right. Let's see. All right, a couple more. Favorite restaurant to eat at? This
you
one
gonna
I
answer
had no
first?
clue. Go ahead. Your answer. What's
My
your favorite?
answer?
Yeah. What's your favorite restaurant?
I don't know if I have a clue. I would probably say Bahama Breeze.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I just went with like Applebee's and stuff, just because you always like to get the appetizers and
Yeah.
Applebee's and TGI Fridays. They always have good appetizers. So, but it was just but I thought about Bahama Breeze and I'm like, I don't know if you liked it as much as I did, but I guess you did, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's another check mark on mine. Go ahead. Mine is Bahama Breeze. You got it right. This is getting so sad. This is getting so sad. I feel like I'm in court losing the divorce case. I feel like I'm going to lose custody of everything. You can have all the laundry, though. All right.
Yeah, I got enough of my own now. Thanks.
What is my favorite vegetable?
What is your favorite vegetable?
My favorite vegetable until now has been a potato, because you can do anything with potatoes. You said potato. Okay, you got that right, and I hope I got mine right. Go ahead. What is your favorite vegetable?
Broccoli.
Aha!
Yay!
I got broccoli right. Thank God.
Wait, how did you spell that?
I didn't know how to. I'm not putting it back up.
Let me see.
No.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I don't know. It doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right. When I wrote it, I'm like, it looks closer to E. coli than it does to broccoli, but I wasn't sure. Somebody, one of our people listening in, please type in what is the proper spelling of broccoli? And please give us the real one, because I wrote it down and I'm thinking like, that can't be right. But okay, we both got it right again. That's good. We're really good at the surface shit.
This may give you a clue into our relationship.
Oh, Emily. Okay, I was thinking the same thing about broccoli. Let's see. She wrote it the same way I wrote it.
Yeah,
but it is right. It is right. Okay. It is the right way to spell it. Emily's just a rock star. I love her. She's a great girl. She's like running wild with her sobriety, doing great. She's changed her life, and she's brilliant. I just hope all good things for her. She reminds me a lot of Cordelia, my daughter. She just reminds me a lot of Cordy, and always got your back, Emily. And
she has a very pretty name.
There you go, because your daughter's named Emily too. So that's it. You remind us of both of our kids. So we're substitute parents for you. All right. Sorry, but mom and dad broke up. If you couldn't tell by the name of the show. Yeah, the spelling's right. Okay. Last couple. I need to win. Favorite day. I really need.
Is there a chance that you could win if you get?
I'm not even counting them right now, because I don't want to get depressed at the end of the show. What's my favorite day of the week? My favorite day. Okay, well, my favorite day of the week, Sunday. Okay.
My favorite day of the week, I have to say, a Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
Sunday is traditionally, you get longer time in your pajamas. You hang around in the morning more, unless you got the kiddies being dropped off or something like you have every once in a while.
Not so much on Sunday, more on Saturday. So Sunday is still like my favorite.
But Sunday's like the morning. I mean, even we used to like drink coffee longer, watch episodes of Friends, or just do nothing.
Read the newspaper. Remember when we got the newspaper?
Oh yeah. Does anybody know it? Emily's young. She might not have ever seen a newspaper.
The Post Standard.
Emily says, "You're so sweet. Thank you so much, Scott and Therese. You guys are amazing. It made me feel so good. Also, LOL. At least you can laugh about it. Yeah. Well, we got to laugh about it.
Gotta laugh.
You're right. Yeah, Sunday. Good. Okay, last question. What is my favorite show to watch? Now, this is one of those ones I think we could both say at the same time.
Maybe.
Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not if you're not that positive.
I mean, I was positive until you said that.
Okay. I'll tell you my favorite show to watch.
Okay.
Survivor.
Oh.
Oh, all right. All right. What's your favorite show to watch?
Friends.
I didn't say reruns.
It
doesn't count if it's a rerun.
Yeah, why doesn't it count? Yes, it is
because it's already
oh my God, I watch it 98% of the time.
You do. If the TV's on, Friends are on. I think she was having an affair with Ross for a while there. I mean, it was just so much.
I probably would have went more for Chandler than Ross, but that's Ross was too whiny.
Could I be any more rerunny? Yeah, it's reruns. It doesn't count as favorite show to watch.
It counts.
That's like chewing food and then chewing it again. You don't do it.
Oh, I mean, I can't Survivor can be said it was reruns too.
Okay. All right. So I got that wrong. The only reason I'm arguing is because I'm wrong. If I got it right, I wouldn't be arguing with you.
I know.
So the final tally, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 5. I got 9 wrong out of 16. So I got 7 right. Didn't even make 50%. You got 5 wrong. So you got 11 right.
That's pretty good.
No, it's not good. I'm not sure why. Why would you think that's good? That's bad.
That's good.
It's good for you.
Well,
it makes me look like a freaking moron.
Oh, you're just a man.
This is no, that's not. It could be. You know what? That could be a guy thing. Do we not pay attention to details?
You do not pay attention to details as much. I don't think.
Thanks, Em. She's so beat. She beat you into the dust. Oh, thank you very much. That makes me feel better. I don't like you anymore.
I like her.
Yeah, you got go live with mom now. All right, guys. One of the reasons we do this is because I mean, every one of those things that we went through here, we kind of like we know these things about ourselves, but we just have fun with it. And that's what we need more of. We need to know more about each other. Just have fun. Get try to be friends with people. Don't automatically assume that you have to dislike somebody because you're no longer in a certain form of a relationship. Just don't do that. Have some fun out there, guys. And I got to come up with a game I can beat you at. That's just. I just got to I'll beat you at Scrabble, but nobody's going. Yeah, but nobody's going to watch that here.
No.
So, all right, I'll tell you what. Next competition for the next show, we're coming back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, which will be August 11th. August 11th.
Can you believe it? That's somebody's birthday. Whose birthday?
That is Hillary's birthday.
Yes.
That's my daughter's birthday. We will be back. You're lucky I got that right. I'm lucky I got that right. Yeah. You know not to quiz me on birthdays. I actually had to think, is it mine?
You got it correct, though. Good job.
Oh, thank God. Then who's on the 14th?
Dolores.
Yes. Of course you know. You know these things.
I know.
Birthdays.
I don't know.
I tell stories about my kids and they say, well, how old were they when that happened? I said, they're about this old. I got to show them how tall they were. I have no idea how old they were. Like, well, what grade were they in? I'm like, what difference does that make? I don't know. I don't know ages. If they're in 5th grade, what is that? 6 years old? Well, I don't know how those things meant. I don't think that way. I just don't remember those things. But anyway, Emily says, name that tune we should do.
Oh no, I would lose.
Yeah, I know. I got you on music.
You got me on music.
I don't have you in a lot of other areas. You're very, very smart, and you pay attention to things. And that's one of my faults is I don't pay attention to too many things, or anything.
Or anything.
Or anything. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us again. August 11th, we'll be back here on Thursday night. This was a fun one, Therese.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
This was a good one. So you come up with the game or the activity for the next show.
Okay. Oh goodness.
You got a week because then we have a week to let people know what it's going to be.
Okay.
And we invite you, if you have an ex that you are friends with or found a way around it, let us know. Maybe we could have you guys on the show with us. We'll do a little bit of it and see, but we don't want, if you guys are fighting, don't come on, because we don't want this to be like
No, come on.
family court,
Yeah, we're not therapists. Trust us.
No, we're not doing therapy on you guys, because no.
Or if anyone has a good idea for an activity.
A good idea for an activity or questions you want to ask. Ask us questions. I mean, at this point, we've pretty much shared everything. So, I mean, we've got no shame or guilt or anything else left. I mean, just, we have been laid bare in front of you. So please ask any questions that you want. But get involved. And thanks again for tuning in, and share this with your friends. Share this with your friends and see if you'll still be friends after you share this. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
And I got to dye my beard. Look at this. Look how much gray I have now.
But it looks fine.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. Guys can have gray. It looks good.
Girls can have gray.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't look good.
Well, no. As long as I still got this, I'm good. I'm not bald yet. I'm not bald yet. All right, Therese, we're going to wrap it up. You have yourself a good one. Any final thoughts for anybody out there?
Don't kill anybody.
Don't kill anybody. Oh, let's take it a step further. Why don't you be nice to somebody? And, if you don't kill them, I guess that's a form of niceness. So you guys go ahead and do that. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll catch you next time right here on the Exes.